Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Hello and welcome back to yet another drink in the series that I learned during COVID and lockdown. Well, today I'm going to do something a little special. This is definitely refreshing and it's a great drink for summer, and it's a pool drink that's actually going to wow all of your friends because it's not something that's typically known or drank in the US. The only time that some of this is drank in the US that some of you may know is a Nagroni, which is a very old drink, but this time we're doing a drink that was actually first found in the Milk and Honey in New York, developed by a British/Italian bartender, Milk and Honey in New York in 2003. Since then, it's taken the bartending world by fire. So today, I'm going to show you how to make an Enzoni. So, first thing you do, take a lemon, cut the ends off of it, cut it in half, take your shaker. Bit of interesting trivia, half a fresh lemon equals roughly 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. Just got to squeeze all of the juice out of it. You can do this the old way. I just so happen to have a little bit of a tool for this particular task. Make sure you have all the extra out. Put that off on the side. Now, what makes the Enzoni very special are grapes. You take roughly 6 grapes, place into your mixer, muddle them up. This time you can be abusive. You want to get as much of the juice out of the grapes as possible. Mix them with the lemon juice. That'll do quite well. We'll take 1 ounce of Campari. And when I say it is bitter, it really is bitter. Next, you'll take 1 ounce of gin, favorite gin. You'll find that there is a theme that your great-grandparents drank gin back in the day. The older people back in the 50s. By the 70s, gin fell out of favor, fell out of habit. In the late 80s, 90s, there was a resurgence of some of the handcrafted cocktails that were made, and it sort of exploded. Now you can find gin cocktails everywhere. You can get them in a lot of the prohibition bar style bars that you find popping up all over the United States. This is a twist on some of those drinks, like the Nagroni itself. Now once you get everything in here, all of your ingredients, add a little ice. Shake it up for about 10 to 12 seconds. Typically, I would suggest 1 large chunk of ice, but since you're making this at home, you're not actually going to make large chunks of ice. You'll have a bag of ice in a cooler and use that. Now, because we've mashed up our grapes, I'm actually going to double strain this into my glass. Now, since our main ingredient was grapes, I'm actually going to garnish with grapes. Some people do garnish with an extra lime wheel, and I'll show you what to do with the extra little bit of lime. One tip is anytime you garnish a drink, that you garnish it with odd numbers, 1 or 3 or more. Never garnish with an even number. Place that in your drink. Now with your extra lime wheel, just so you can be fancy, take it and run it around the edge of the drink. And there you go. There's your Enzoni. So when you bring it up, you smell the lemon and you get the taste. Extremely refreshing. You taste that little bit of lemon, you get the sweetness of the grapes. It helps cut the Campari itself. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next episode of how to make handcrafted cocktails at home as I learned them during the COVID lockdown. Cheers.